With its Shanghai factory now operating at fairly high levels following a month-long shutdown due to COVID, Tesla expects to produce 1.5 million vehicles and grow by over 50% over 2021 numbers. Stay tuned until the end to find out about Tesla's Giga Shanghai record output and new resistance in the Berlin Gigafactory. Elon Musk admitted that the company missed a lot of important days for build volume in Shanghai, but he predicted that production level would be similar to the previous 3 months. Announcing its first quarter earnings recently, the billionaire CEO told analysts in a conference call, "Giga Shanghai is coming back with a vengeance. I think we will see record output per week from Giga Shanghai this quarter," albeit missing a couple of weeks. Among Tesla suppliers, production had already begun to resume, and he expects major increases in the third and fourth quarter. Then, he added, "So it seems likely that we'll be able to produce over 1.5 million cars this year. That's my best guess." As a result of Shanghai's experience and Model Y's simplified production process, the automaker is likely to have faster ramps at its new plants in Berlin and Austin. For the first quarter of 2018, Tesla delivered 310,048 vehicles, and in the quarter, it generated revenue of $18.76 billion and earnings per share of $3.22, topping market expectations. Meanwhile, Tesla is now providing more megapacks for a Nevada site that is not only a car company, but also an energy company. And while the energy sector is still not as successful as the automobile sector, I hope the focus will be redirected to the energy sector eventually. Further, many people focus solely on their car businesses at the moment, but the energy industry is very important as well. The expansion of Tesla in Germany is another example. Now that all the paperwork is up to date, Tesla has taken the experience it gained from the hurdles it faced, and demonstrations are starting and environmental groups are rushing in. This time around, it'll be much easier since they won't try to shut down the existing factory as they tried to shut down the battery factory in Austin. As of right now, they seem to just be complaining about the expansion. Tesla has a few more months to complete the second part of the manufacturing facility on this site, which might result in even more complaints. And we will examine a wheel that many of you have seen before, but it doesn't contain any air. Moreover, there have been challenges and tests performed on this product before. However, the product presented now appears to be the best so far, so this airless tire is a great product. Also, we see that innovations are taking place across the entire industry. Secondly, what we see is that based on the second quarter of 2019, they are trying to discontinue about 5,429 leases. It may be that Tesla takes back cars and sells them for a cheaper price, or it may be that it just sells them at what the market currently demands, based on how old the car is, how many miles it has already logged, and so on. Additionally, Tesla also has the option of selling those cars as they go out of the lease directly to new customers if they so choose. Of course, this would have to be accompanied by the note that it is already a 2019 Model 3. The price, however, is likely to be affordable for majority of people, so we may find those cars advertised very soon. Someone who has this kind of contract might decide to buy it directly from Tesla. In either case, we'll have to look into whether this is true or if those customers are looking for a new lease on a new Model 3 or Y. Secondly, Tesla has some wonderful news about the opening of the showrooms in China from June 1st. Some have been referring to a whitelist, which is a process where companies are ranked in a list before they are allowed to resume production, which also will be stopped on June 1st. Meanwhile, there will still be restrictions on travel. Nevertheless, rumors are going around about current production rates in China. Some say the rate is 2,600, which would already be higher than before the lockdown. There have been rumors of about 3,200 cars, so I think some say that if we want to make up for all that transpired during the lockdown, we could do that. But there is only a chance to catch up if Shanghai has 3,000 cars per day. In any event, this is a huge number, so it may well be that it is happening. But what is for sure is that they are already back on the same level as they were before the lockdown began. According to rumors, we may be looking at even higher numbers of 2,600 to 3,000 vehicles, which is incredible. Therefore, it's going to be a strong end-of-quarter push here, even though Tesla does not like to do that based on the lockdown they are willing to undertake. On the other hand, Goldman Sachs feels there is no longer a bull market for cobalt, nickel, and lithium, and as a result, will drop over the next 2 years as investors seek exposure to the green energy transition. Having said that, I believe that the demand for nickel, cobalt, and lithium will never decrease. It looks like Goldman Sachs just wants a chance to invest at a low price again, and then afterward will say demand will be insane. It's something that we have seen with past banks trying to take advantage of price declines to buy low inside the market. Moreover, new battery factories are being built worldwide. Once again, I believe batteries need to be produced. As such, I don't see any shortage of nickel, cobalt, or any other raw material required for building batteries, especially for automobiles. In addition, we all know that the project is welcomed by a large majority of the region's residents. According to a survey conducted in February 2020, 82% of Brandenburg's residents support the factory's construction. The factory, however, is set to transform Grünheide, a municipality with a population of just 9,000 people. Several residents oppose the project, and their resistance has been extensively covered by the media. Many critics took issue with the start of construction despite pending licenses. As part of the approval process, there was a public hearing in which critics complained that officials from the state's environmental agency had indicated that there would be no general obstacles to the licensing process, despite more than 400 objections that were not yet officially dismissed. According to the government, a project of this scale is likely to receive this many objections. The project is also supported by residents who hope the development of infrastructure and connectivity will be accelerated. Moreover, Christine de Bailey told ex-Berliner, "It's long overdue. We've been working for a long time, trying to get the train to stop here more often and improve the bus services. In the area, property values are increased due to investors building new houses for Tesla employees. Localities nearby, however, refuse new construction." Additionally, a new report from Germany gives us some insight into the state of production ramp-up at the Tesla Gigafactory Berlin, which is now producing 350 Model Y cars every week. And in case you don't know, it's popular with bulls and unpopular with bears. What do you think? Gigafactory Berlin started production a few months now, but the actual ramp-up to volume production is more important. And at the opening of the plant, the automaker did not provide any detail about the expected ramp-up. According to a new report in Germany's Automobile Watch, insiders at Gigafactory Berlin have shared data with the media. At Tesla's factory, 350 Model Y vehicles are currently being produced every week, according to the publication. Similarly, Tesla is aiming to ramp up production up to 1,000 units per week by the end of the month, according to the same sources. Further, Giga Berlin is currently producing Model Y vehicles with the 2170 battery cells, as Tesla confirmed when the factory opened. Then, Tesla CEO Elon Musk said the company is aiming to switch to its new 4680 battery cells and structural battery pack architecture in the next few months. According to the report, this will happen towards the end of the year, resulting in a few-week factory shutdown. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe with a post notification so you don't miss out on Tesla Era.